Hello there everyone! Today, 5 things which tries to kill you when you're riding your bike in the city. Number 1, creeks and holes. What's the problem, you say, with a creeks and holes? The problem is that you ride through them. And Mero, you would say, okay, we can avoid those creeks and holes. No, you can't. Sometimes when there is a car in the rear and it tries to pass you, yeah, because you are slower, yeah, but in the city, I know, you guys, you are riding very fast in the city, yeah, like 50 kilometers per hour. Yep. Theoretically, they should not pass you, yeah? But they do. And so you are forced to ride through that creek. And when you are riding through that creek, the problem is that your wheel drops into that inside and you cannot move on the side your wheel, yeah? Yeah, so the problem is that your center of gravity is like fixed. Your bike is fixed like on a trainer and you can drop. You can drop and eventually you can drop under the car, yeah? So it's a very dangerous situation, yeah? And depending on how big the creek is, you can go through it, you can survive that. Yeah, but your bike maybe cannot survive that. Yeah, maybe your wheels will not survive that. I have like a carbon wheels, which are quite expensive wheels, like DT 1400 arc something. And if I would damage that wheel, I would fucking cry. It's like, and who gonna give me back the money for that? Yeah, yeah. But some of those holes, they are very sneaky. Sometimes you don't even see them. Yeah, like. Let's try. Let's take last day I was going to work, yeah, and there was rain all day, yeah, and all those holes were covered with a glass of water, yeah. It's like you don't see that there is a hole underneath, yeah. So you're riding, okay, and you're forced to ride through that water, yeah, because there's a car on behind you and you drop like that, yeah, and that's the problem. You didn't expect, you are surprised that you went through that hole, yeah, and it maybe you live, yeah. Okay, let's go to the situation number 2, the thing which wants to kill you. Number 2, it's tram trucks and the train trucks, yeah? And everyone says, please, I don't ride trucks, yeah? This is for trams and for trains, yeah? No, but sometimes, in my city there is like huge amount of trams, yeah? And I have to, let's say, if there is a road, I have to sometime turn left or turn right, depending on how I ride, and I have to cross that tram trucks. The problem with tram tracks is that if you go it through a wrong angle, yeah, your wheel will get stuck, and it will get stuck and you will fall immediately. That's one thing. And the second thing is that, let's say there is bad weather, yeah, the conditions are shit a little bit, and you try to cross it, yeah, like maybe 45 degrees. And what happens? It's very slippery. It's like, it's a piece of metal, yeah? So if it's wet, it's very slippery. Sometimes when I ride a car, I can slip. When I try to brake on those tram tracks, my wheels are slipping over there. So imagine your bike. It's like you're washing your wheel like that and you are hitting the ground, yeah? So be extremely careful on those tracks. Okay, next one. Speed. What's the problem with speed? Guys, in the city, I'm like mashing from one light to another light. No problem, bro. Yeah, I'm doing that as well, sometimes. But be extremely careful, because speed in the city is problems. The problems are like that. Let's try. You think, okay, and this corner, I don't see that corner pretty good. Those two streets are crossing each other, and suddenly the car comes from nowhere. You've been in this situation? Yeah, you have been, yeah? I see you. You have been there, yeah? And if your speed is too high, you're gonna hit that car. And you'd say, whoa, I have a like Dura-Ace brakes or a SRAM DIT or something. I will brake, no problem. No, you will not. Sometimes the speed, it takes like maybe 5, 7 meters, maybe 10, depending on the brakes. And if there is a bad weather, like all your rotors are wet, it will take double amount of to brake. So you're gonna hit that car. So that's one thing. Second thing is that going with a speed, and let's say, sometimes I'm like trying to be on point when the lights, I know that the light's gonna turn red, yeah? We know that situation, like, oh my God, this is like, I see that from the far, 20 seconds more, I'm gonna make it. And I go as much as like 1000 watts, yeah? And I'm going, and suddenly, the lights turns red, yeah? And you are going like maybe 60, 70 kilometers per hour, and you need to brake as fast as possible because other cars are starting to go opposite side. And yeah, this is like you're gonna crash, yeah? So that's the problem with speed, yeah? Okay, next one. Number 4, road infrastructure. Let's say I will show you the situation when I go to work. I have like maybe 1 kilometer far from that point. I have wells. You know what's well, yeah? The water goes when it's raining. The water goes over there. It drains, so it's not on the street, yeah? And those wells are normally designed that you can ride through them, yeah? If you have a car, you can ride, but look on this one.
Okay, now the one trap which almost killed me once is placed over here. Let me know if you, for the first time when you look on it, tell me if you see a problem with it. Let's take a look. You have a bike road, yeah? And then you have a fucking well, yeah? What's wrong with that well? Yep, that well is now horizontal, yeah? As you see. But if you go from that place, now it looks like this. Yeah? And you're gonna put your wheel into that wall. Let me demonstrate that. Like this.
So be very careful because you can damage your body and your bike just not being focused enough, yeah? Number 5, lights, bike lights. I have in my road bike 2 lights. One in the front is a Knoge, some kind of new model. It has some kind of skew pattern. It's quite bright, yeah? But if the cars are coming, it's very interesting for them. And that's like a position light, yeah? It's not giving you the light in the night time, but it's a position light. So they are taking attention to my bike, and that's the role of that lamp. And on the rear, I have a Bontrager RT FLARE. I think this is the best light you can buy because it's very small. It's quite expensive, but it's very small, and you can see that from maybe 2 kilometers. This is amazing, yeah? Such a small piece of equipment makes you very safe on the road. And imagine that, you don't have any lights, you go during the night, yeah? And you are wearing black clothes. Imagine if the car is coming in your rear, you are invisible. They don't see you at all, nothing. Imagine that situation, and next time you're gonna go on a bike, think about it, because it could take your life, yeah? And one more important thing, wear helmets. In the city, wear helmets all the time. Look, you see that? My helmet? Yep, that helmet has saved my life last year. There is a huge crash happened over there during the racing. Yeah, but the helmet is still fine. It's not like destroyed at all, but I would rate it that it's not 100% safe to ride it anymore, but I still use it. But this piece of equipment will surely save your life, yeah, not kill you. Yeah. If you guys have another thing which can kill you in the city, or please put it in a comment and we can make a discussion. Maybe we have a few more things which can possibly hurt you on the road. So see you in the next one, and remember to subscribe to the channel. Peace. Boom. Well, trying to dry my shoes after a rainy day yesterday. Second day of drying, they are still not ready. Not ready.